So, we're out in Rob's Fabia. So this is one we've done quite a lot of work on over the years. I don't know how long Rob's been a customer for, but it's at least 6 years or so. It's gone through many different iterations of build, and yeah, it does the job. So we finally had chance to get it finished and into a state where we're happy with it. I hope Rob's happy with it. He's not drove it yet since we've done everything we've done to it. But a few little things to talk about before we get into the driving side of things. It's got 3 maps on here. I've got switchable maps on this one. 400 horsepower and 475 foot-pound of torque with a Nitrous. Without Nitrous, on a daily smokish free tune, we've got that 322 horsepower and there's a graph at the side of me what torque's at, 400 foot-pound of torque. And then we've got a bit more of a balls out tune that's a little bit smokier than we want it to be, and that's like 353 horsepower. Not much more torque, like another 40-50 foot-pound of torque. So the Nitrous system this has got on has got a little mini-max controller, so it doesn't come in one big hit, so we can put a bigger jet on. But because we've got the 3 different tunes, I'll try and see if you can see how you change it. So you have to put the clutch in, cruise control, press the button. So number 2 is the fast one, number 3 is the drag one, number 1 is the daily one. So I'll leave it on the daily one for a second, but I think for this, put it onto the number 2. So there, we're on the fast tune now. So it's as easy as that to swap from one to the other. So make sure the Nitrous is not on. Yeah, that's off at the minute. It definitely goes alright, and it's not really too smoky. But if you want to know what we've done to the car, the full spec is in the description. You click a link and it'll take you to the website and you can look at all products. But it's ridiculously fast, really. But this is a car that we had a lot of problems in the early days with this. We're lifting the head, and obviously when you lift the head, game over, you need to rebuild the engine, skim the block, skim the head and hold the head down a bit harder. We found the main reason why this was happening so much was because Rob liked to see how fast he could go on a private road, of course, and when you've got 300 plus horsepower and then you're asking for it at 150 mile an hour plus or whatever it was for an extended period, that's what lifts your head. So with a little bit of tweaking how you drive it and limiting how much torque that you put in, it seems to last pretty well. But I'll slow down a little bit. We're not going to get, it's damp on the road, so it's definitely not going to be the best condition. Let's get a little. Still, boost gauge not reading proper. I can hear a little whine. It's almost certainly leaking at the back of that boost gauge, but we'll ignore that for the purpose of this road test. But like that tune is definitely too smoky. That's why we wanted the switchable maps, because he wanted as much power as you can have with the smoke. I think this is the only car I've ever been pulled over by the police for, and that was because it was smoking a bit too much, and it's like a pull me over sign on the back if you've got a big plume of smoke behind you, so you've got to be careful. So switchable maps works pretty well. This is on the 28 turbo, which works absolutely mint. Perfect daily driver turbo, just works. This really does work. So I'll put the nitrous on, so that's on, and I'll switch the tune to the full-blown drag tune, which this has got. It's got some retarded timing in there for nitrous and some launch control and stuff like that. So it makes a big difference to how it drives. But see if we can get a little squeeze. So that was 4th gear. Still trying to roast tyres. Bit ridiculous really. Trying 3rd gear, just roast tyres up, no problem. It's ridiculous really. So that drag spec tune, still a little bit smoky with the nitrous, but definitely not as smoky as the sort of balls out tune without nitrous, so cleans it up nicely. So obviously 160% injection, we're not far off maxing those out, but still a little bit to go. But if you wanted to run a bit more nitrous and have like 450, 500 horsepower, you definitely be maxing these out. It's funny how fast this car is. You've got to be careful, make sure you don't go too crazy. It drives really nice. Like I'm driving it normal now, even though it's on the drag spec tune. Drives really, really well. Like cruise at 1500 RPM, and still tipping. Get a little bit, so it's not bad at all. We'll just get another little squeeze. Really nice to drive. Really nice. It's definitely not slow. So hopefully Rob's happy with it. And although it wheel spins, it's still greasy on roads, so it's to be expected. But we'll love to get it on track with some sticky tyres and see what sort of stuff it could upset. But how long it'd last, I'm not too sure, because it's definitely more of a balls out tune than I want to run for a track car. But definitely have a bit of fun up a few of the straights. It's very good, very, very happy. So like I said, if you want to have a look at the spec, everything that's on this car we list on the website. It's been in for some brake upgrades and a few other bits, so put the bigger fuel pump on and stuff like that. So it's got everything it needs to support the power. So hopefully people enjoyed this video anyway. Don't forget to like, share this, subscribe. That's what a 400 horsepower diesel goes like.